fucking slithered down my throat. What do you mean?
Oh, I just stepped in shit.
Can't keep hate in your heart. No, and water. Why do we say that? Love it. Thanks, universe. More of this, please. I'm not fearful of negative things coming up in my reality because I have this like next level of trust with myself. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shalay and I'm a spiritual entrepreneur who has dedicated their entire lives to living one that is intuitively led, and I basically document that process here on YouTube. Hi. I have spent the morning basically following the sun around this couch, and by the way, got a new couch. Isn't she cute? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I wanted to film, but it's funny because I'm not really doing anything with my day. The only thing that I wanted to do today was like take it really easy. I had like an hour meditation this morning and I've just been sitting here reading this book, and I have to tell you the story of how this book came to be. So there were like two books that kept coming up in my reality in crazy ways as well, particularly the Vortex book by, I forgot the name, it's literally right here. So it's called The Vortex and it's by Esther and Jerry Hicks. That book kept showing up. I would leave my phone unattended and that book would just like be on the checkout page, like type of vibes, like crazy shit, right? You think that that would be my nudge to go get it. So on this particular day, I don't listen to pick a card readings anymore. I kind of just do it for like entertainment purposes. I used to do it when I was like really didn't trust myself and I needed like constant reassurance that this was working out. I saw Gem Goddess's August prediction readings come up. So I started listening to it, I'm making dinner, and literally in that reading, she like gives a really specific message and she's like, you need to buy the book. If something keeps showing up in your reality, it's likely because the universe, like something's trying to get you to pay attention to that. There's something you need to learn or some sort of message that's going to come through that experience. I want to share with you this little section of the book that just really like got to me, and it just, I don't know, it spoke to me. So I want to share it with you. I've literally sent it to all of my friends as well. When you focus upon a subject or situation and you feel bad, it is not the subject or the situation that is the reason for your bad feeling. You feel bad because the thoughts have caused a vibrational separation in you. In other words, you have chosen to give your attention to something that the source within you is not giving attention to. Hot. I'm wondering whether or not I should work outside today. It's been abnormally sunny here. It's actually winter, but the sun has been out and I feel like that spot is calling my name. I love my life. I love this life. Love it. Love it. Thanks, universe. More of this, please. Honestly, I was just having the vibiest time. I was working on one of my new programs called the Unfuckwithable Entrepreneur. I love it. I love the content pouring out of me. And I got a little message from the universe. A little ladybug landed on me, but I couldn't get to my camera and I didn't have my phone. So it was just like, oh, this is just for me. So I couldn't show it. But that's like one of my signs from the universe. My signs vary from the universe. It's like 4-leaf clover, 888, ladybug. I feel like they're the main three. It's funny, I used to be really uncomfortable whenever I was like enjoying my life. There was like a part of me that almost felt like I had to justify why I was happy, justify why I was enjoying myself, or be like, you know, I worked hard so I get to like say this right now, like I get to have this joy. Or I'd feel really bad about like sharing my happiness just in case somebody was having like a bad experience themselves in like their life and I didn't want to like trigger them. But like fuck that. I see so many people like trying to justify what they have and why they're happy. Online particularly, I see so much of that, and it's like one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm like, why can't you just be happy to be happy? Why can't you celebrate life just to celebrate life? You don't have to justify anything. And with that being said, I'm gonna make some lunch now. I actually have an appointment with my accountant in about an hour and a half. So basically it's like a supermoon right now. I used to get so much anxiety whenever a full moon would come around because I was so afraid of what was going to be brought up and if I was going to be able to handle it. Every single time a full moon would come around, something would go wrong in my world, right? And I'd have to like navigate something, some sort of like dark night of the soul would happen. And I honestly just couldn't live like that. I was like, this is just not sustainable. So I made a decision. I took a step back and I'm like, okay, what's actually happening? When a full moon is happening, what's happening, Shulz? And I realized, I'm like, well, the full moon just reflects what you are. I'm like, so if I'm more of what I want to be, if I'm more in the energy of like what I want to start experiencing, then the full moon just has to amplify that. So I started to practice that energy instead. Full moons are now a time for me where I actually receive a lot. So it's like my harvesting period. I get a lot of my manifestations, lots of prosperity and abundance come my way when there is a full moon. So I really have changed my energy around like full moons. I know that this moon is different. It's a super moon, so it's just a bit more intense. And honestly, the experience has been like full of duality. Lots of beautiful, amazing things, lots of amazing energies, and then also lots of like darkness and things that I need to look at to shed. My energy towards it isn't like it used to be. I'm no longer like anticipating it, afraid of it. I'm not fearful of negative things coming up in my reality because I have this like next level of trust with myself. I just know that I've got myself no matter what is thrown my way. I will have the tools to transmute it, and ultimately I carry this belief at the core where I'm like, everything is always happening for me. Everything is always happening for me. My world is always taking care of me. And then it got me to realize that this is how you truly transmute the fear of like negative things going on in your reality. You will never fully truly believe that you'll be okay unless you trust yourself. That no matter what is brought into your reality, no matter what is taken away, that you'll be able to navigate it and still create an experience that you actually want for yourself. I don't know, it's just like next level of trust with yourself. But anyway, what time is it? I'm gonna meditate. I've got like 30 minutes until I'm meant to be with the accountant. All right, let's do that. I'm getting my period right now. Like, I've got so much like lower back pain.
My biggest fear is getting it on my wedding day.
Wouldn't you just plan it around that?
Yeah, but how do you plan? You have to book in a year in advance.
Yeah, but you have your app.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It changes time to time.
It does. It does change.
I know, but like a year. Like, do you know how much can change in a year?
Okay, it's officially the next day. I'm at Nadia's house. So I really planned on having like a relaxing morning today, but that didn't end up happening. I ended up having to take my partner to work and it was just a whole ordeal. So I actually ended up rocking up at Nadia's really, really early. Usually I'm really late. How do you feel about that, Nads?
Shock, surprise, got me up.
I've come here because we're doing the podcast today, so I'm excited about that. We've actually restarted the podcast. We kind of just do it whenever we feel intuitively called, whenever we feel like we have something to talk about. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Hello and welcome back to the Consciously Thriving podcast.
Hello, welcome back.
That is right, she did leave us, everyone.
And I came back last week, so we're getting back into it.
So how was your holiday?
You like it?
What did I have recently? Mussels? Did I have mussels?
She had mussels recently.
Yeah, that was,
That's like,
oysters. What did I have? Oysters.
they're just like pussy seafood stuff. It's like not
That's
even...
pussy seafood stuff.
Yeah.
That fucking slithered down my throat. What do you mean? Good morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a couple of days since I picked up the camera. It was not my intention. That day when I was at Nadia's, I don't know what happened there. So we ended up filming that podcast episode and then we lost it all. And I ended up getting my period, which was completely unexpected. So usually my body like warns me, there's like a warm-up period, but it completely took me by surprise. So the rest of the weekend was really kind of a write-off. It was a really, really heavy release this time round. So I was just like giving myself space and time to just like be. So it's actually the Lionsgate portal. So I've really taken it easy this morning. I really wanted to be intentional with my morning and I just took some time to meditate. I did a really, really long meditation. I was just pulling cards before, just getting guidance, connecting to source. I was doing some like visualization, meditations, and just like entangling with like my future desires, which is what I teach my students to do as well. So it's honestly just been a vibe of a morning so far. We're gonna take this party outside. I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm gonna grab a banana. I don't have a fruit bowl, so it's all kind of just chilling there. We need a water. Now that I talk to people all over the world, I can really tell the difference between an Australian accent. I can hear how strong it is. So now whenever I say things like no and water, I'm just like bagging myself as I'm saying it because it's just, what the fuck is it? Why do we say that? And I can't change it. It's a little bit cold, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, in the sun it's nice. Whew, it's bright. Okay, I'm changing things up. I want to go film something in this like little foresty area near where I live. You know what? I kind of want to bring her. I feel like she could be a really cute addition to the video. He's not going to be happy about it. I feel really bad, but he's really bad off of the leash, whereas with her, like I don't have to do anything. Sorry, Alpha. Oh, he's going. Okay, let's do it now. Don't tell your brother. I know, this is very cheeky. Oh, can you hear him? We're only going to be 2 seconds. I feel so bad. Why do I feel this bad? I'm like, I know why I'm doing it, but he doesn't know why I'm doing it. Okay, we have arrived. We're going to do this before somebody comes and I embarrass the absolute shit out of myself. I'm going to have to take off my shoes for this. Okay, is this going to hurt? This is all like rock and gravel. Okay.
Ew. Oh, I just stepped in shit.
It's really disgusting. I literally manifested that. I was literally thinking, don't step in shit, don't step in shit, don't step in shit. Where attention goes, energy flows. That's some fine manifesting on my end there. Okay, I've actually lost my mind. I want to take my little baby on a walk. Yeah, I'm going to take it on a little bit of a walky walk. I know. I feel bad. I know. Come here. Come on. He won't even come to me. Are you that mad at me? I'm going to go grab him. I can't believe you didn't come to mum. Don't hold a grudge. You can't keep hate in your heart. I'm going to make it up to you. Anyway, I'm going to take this little man on a walkie walk. And I think I'm going to end it here for today. So thank you so much. Okay, I've riled them up now. I'm doing an outro. Let me film the outro. If you enjoy my content, please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Again, it helps me out so much. With that being said, I'm sending you so much love and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.